Yeah, so Hip Hop is saying that he's been reporting this a year ago before Siege, but he is saying that it already is at 60 frames. That's why Hip Hop that the game is at 60 frames. Like it's there.
And you people believe it, man? I mean, come on, man. I mean, after Helldivers 2, you think these people would finally clean up their act? I mean, they got J Bar with this stupid hat, like myself, and you got Craig still sitting in the diaper again. I mean, what's wrong with you people, bro? Look no further than the CPU. How are you going to get 60 FPS on a game when you barely even getting it on your exclusives when they cross-generation? I mean, if this game remotely looks if it looks remotely any better than Red Dead Redemption 2, I'm telling you, you're not getting 60 FPS. You're getting a cap 30, just like everybody else. And one guy said, and if they do achieve 60 on PS5 Pro, they'll also be able to do that on Series X. It's very unlikely. It's going to be capped at 30, man. Probably at a resolution at probably 700 dynamic going up to 1080p. Bro, I'm telling you, man, this game is going to be demanding. It's going to be far bigger than Grand Theft Auto 5 in scale, also providing new animations, new graphic. Like, bro, how can you people, bro, not even taking consideration the online, playing with probably 16 or 32 play. Bro, come on. With all these explosions, NPCs, and cars going on, you really think that this game's going to be able to maintain a 60 frames per second? Unless it looks like Body Harvest on the N64, then maybe. But if not, it will not achieve 60 frames per second.
They're already doing it.
No, yeah, I know. Yeah, I trust me.
The PS5 Pro's CPU is bottlenecked. It's the same exact CPU that is already in the base model as well as the Slim. Look no further than the specs. And that will give you the answer. Oh, I gotta be at Jim Ryan's meeting. No, you people ain't nothing but a bunch of dummies. I would have never thought that common sense wouldn't be as common as I thought it was. Apparently, it's a rare commodity.
I know. I've been saying it for months myself. That it's
no.
Yes, I have. I've been saying it for months on this podcast.
I mean, you guys also stated that Helldivers 2 would never drop on Xbox, and look what happened. I mean, at this point, your credibility is down the toilet.
I said you all better. I said it's going to be 60, and it's going to cost $100, and you better get it
$100. Craig, you better take that shit back. You better take that $100 back. You better take that shit back.
You better get it ready.
Craig,
you better get it ready.
Craig, we're gonna find you, bro.
We're gonna have your money ready to go.
Yeah, I'm gonna have my $70 ready. Yeah, ready plus tax. I'm gonna have my $70 plus tax.
Well, you gotta have more than that, but okay.
The physical copy. Man, he's like, nah, dog. He says you need more than that, dog. He says you'll probably get the instruction manuals for $70.
I really, man, and this is the reason why the PlayStation fanboy community has become nothing but a joke. When have we talked more about gaming than playing? I'm just saying, man, I'm always trying to upload shorts in my, my YouTube channel just to show people what's going on, regardless if people choose to watch them or not. I enjoy looking back at them and say, oh, this is what I've done. But apparently this is what gaming has gone to. Nothing but 3, 4, 8-hour podcasts talking about video games, talking about leaks. But ain't none of these people playing the game. You let me know when this man has ever uploaded any sort of gameplay on his channel, bro. 60 years old and no games podcast. Enjoy those Xbox carrots while you still can, even though they're nothing but remasters. I mean, the gaming community is a joke, and then you wonder why people like me don't take y'all seriously, or why we got people, or why you're getting bodied by a popsicle stick, or why you got a man walking around with a banana suit. You wonder why these things are happening, because you know why? You guys are an utter joke. That's exactly why this is happening.
You may get that, yeah. You gonna be
Here we go.
They got all kinds of plans. I don't know if it will get executed though.
So about Cyberpunk. So they were saying that you were seeing people that were doing the frame time graphs and all that, and they were saying that it was going up to like 85 frames per second, sometimes more than that. So it was like you talk about going from 60 FPS to like 80, 85. That's literally more than 30%. That's a 30% jump. But what people aren't really mentioning when they're talking about that is that it's also doing dynamic resolution scaling. So when you play, because when you play Cyberpunk,
bro, Cyberpunk is an old game. No disrespect to, I'm not saying that it wasn't a demanding title, You know, but I'm just saying, that's like comparing how Crisis was back in 2007 and comparing it. I mean, it's still very revolutionary, but I'm just saying, it's like comparing it in today's standards. You get what I'm saying? Like, what are y'all doing? Yeah, we get it. Cyberpunk was a groundbreaking game at the time, but I can guarantee you that GTA 6 is going to take that to a whole nother level, which is only going to mean the game's going to be capped at 30. Oh, they're going based off, well, Cyberpunk is at 60, so I don't see why this game can't be at 60. Bruh. That's not how it works, man. That's not how it works. I know you guys are sitting there trying to compare another open world game, a game that they designed for the PlayStation 4 and they messed up on, just for them to push it on the Nintendo Switch 2 afterwards. I mean, come on, man. Clearly you don't need the most best hardware to be able to run this game, Cyberpunk. Okay? You guys know that. If it can run on the Switch 2, then you know damn well this game ain't pushing no boundaries. Now, you know which game ain't coming to Switch 2 at all? Oh, that's right. Grand Theft Auto 6.
On the Pro, or even on the base model, on performance mode, it's actually ranging between like 1200p to like, I think it's over 1440.
But I thought the PS5 was 4K 60. Why are we still at 1200p? Weren't these the narratives that you guys talked about? Like I've told you, games still win another W. Those days of you thinking you was getting 4K 60 games ended when they started supporting cross generation. Have you noticed that?
It's like 1600 or 1800 or something like that. So what's happening is, when you look at like,
still not 4K.
Like the people that are doing the testing, the base PS5 still hovers around 60 because it's trying to maintain that 60 FPS, so it lowers the...
No, it maintains at 60 because it uses the same exact CPU. Now, mind you, what Sony's trying to do with the Pro is that they're trying to, force brute, their GPU to kind of get some better results. And like I said, that is a bottleneck. I'm telling you, you really think that bottleneck is going to help GTA 6 run 60 FPS on the PS5 Pro? I don't think so.
Resolution when it does that. And so there are times where, when you're looking at the graph comparisons, the PS5 Pro might be around 70 while the base PS5 is at 60. But it still equates to over 30% performance because the base PS5 is lowering the resolution. The PS5 Pro is not. It's just basically a locked... Yeah, it's like a locked resolution with more frames, and then just whatever the extra horsepower is, just give you more frames. So it's like super smooth. The only thing though is that...
comparison, that's a PlayStation 4 game.
Oh, there you go. Thank you, J Bar. I thought there was nothing going on in that little eggshell of yours. Okay, thank you, J Bar. Can we get a rewind on that?
It's just giving you more frames, so it's like super smooth.
Thank you.
The only thing though is that
personally, I wouldn't use Cyberpunk to do the whole GTA comparison. That's a PlayStation 4 game. Obviously, I know they did some things for PlayStation 5, but GTA is going to be a different beast. You know what I mean? The assets going to be bigger.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Like I feel like I kind of assumed it's going to be like a 60 frames thing, but instead of saying 60 frames, I think they're going to have like a high frame rate mode where it's going to target 60 frames. And with VRR, it probably, will fluctuate above it a little bit. Down.
So an uncapped frame rate where the game is unstable. Is this really worth it to you guys? Than just to play the game capped at 30? Because all that's going to do is make the gameplay worse, J Barry. Okay? I'm being honest with you. It's going to make the gameplay worse. So I don't know why we keep demanding for these things. Just play it at a lock 30 like everybody else. As long as it's stable. Keyword, stable. But that's this whole fluctuating, like I said before, even with Cyberpunk, fluctuating talk with the frames, it's only going to make the game look worse. Because that's when games start having what, guys? Another one. We got frame rate, and you have frame pacing problems. Yes, that's actually a thing, too.
You're not going to notice it, but locked 60 frames, so that's...
No, it definitely ain't locked. Let's get that out of here, Jay Barry. Come on now, man. You had me, you was doing good, and now, See, it's like Jay Barry knows, but it's like he just be stupid for some reason. Bro, just tell your friends, just tell your people that y'all don't know what you're talking about. The game gonna cap at 30. It ain't never gonna achieve 60. Even you know that. You ain't even comfortable taking this stance with all these dummies. And who is this guy? I am the mighty Keith. Who is this guy? How they get him on here?
I don't know. We'll see, but... I'll say it's
that don't sound like a very comfortable answer. I'm telling you that it's going to be capped at 30.
Respect us to say high frame rate instead of just locking in 60 frames.
Nah, fuck that. We gonna cap. We capping.
Oh,
man. We capping. We gonna see
Look at
this shit.
Look at that. Look at that. Ah, he admitted it. He said we capping, y'all. Hey, yo, that's crazy. You know, Puertorock, you be doing that, man. He ain't a good friend, bro. He didn't even have to throw like myself into that whole Helldivers 2 thing. And he's like, I'm gonna pull him down with me, man. You know, they making fun of me. I'm gonna pull him down with me, bro. That's crazy, bro. You ain't a good friend, Puertorock. You're not. You know, you're a little pathetic cucaracha throwing your friends under because you was wrong just like the rest of them. Like, that's crazy, man. How do you guys do this every day just to find out that you're wrong? Like, I mean, come on, man. Now you got the mighty Keith up in this.
We getting slot 60. We down play. We gonna cap. We're gonna cap, bro. Right? It's not a scam.
You know what?
Down play.
You right, yeah.
We capping,
It's
bro.
definitely not.
Go get your point.
That just goes to show you that PlayStation fanboys carry themselves with no credibility. And people are starting to see that from all communities. Like I've said before, Xbox fanboys are the most ignorant. PlayStation fanboys are the most hypocritical. I mean, you guys are like, yeah, Gabe, I remember when you said this. Nintendo fanboys are the most delusional. Would you guys agree that what I just said about these three group of fanboys that play on these platforms, that is exactly what the case is? Like, I even had people telling me that I'm lying. Bro, what is there to lie about? Oh, you know, he's just probably trying to push out more Xbox content. And if I was, why would any of that matter to you? And the funny thing is, it's not even worth making a video on. I just don't like fanboys, bro. I don't care what box you represent. I don't like fanboys, bro. I've told y'all this. Cut this garbage, man. Y'all too old acting like a bunch of freaking children. Acting like these companies care about you. You feel what I'm saying? Well, I'm supposed to just sit here and be like, oh, I love Microsoft so much, so I can't put a community post on it, or I can't make a video chiming in as to what I want to say? This is what we've gotten to as a gaming community. Oh, he's just trying to push more Xbox content. Yeah. And if I did, why would any of that matter to you? That'd be enough for you to unsubscribe? Well, that also shows you that you ain't nothing but a fanboy. I'm just saying in general. I'm not speaking specifically. I'm just saying in general in regards to anybody that feels that way. Okay? I'm probably not going to make a video because I've already stated it and I've already explained and expressed my problems. That's it. Okay? There's tons of people complaining about their Game Pass not working the way they should. And y'all blaming me for it. It was working and now it's not working again. It is what it is, bro. But apparently it's my fault. Apparently I'm the one, putting coffee all over the servers and causing all these eruptions. I mean, I'm paying for something and I'm not even able to utilize it the way I paid for. But as a consumer, I can't, you can't speak up on that. Like, really? Like, you guys really need to check yourself at the front door before you decide to address me with this garbage, okay? I ain't like the rest of these ponies. I ain't like the rest of these fanboys in this community, man. I'm telling you, I don't care, bro. You people, there's something wrong with y'all.
We're gonna die on that vine. We're gonna die on that vine.
Look at that. Well, they did it with Helldivers 2, so apparently they're gonna do it again on Grand Theft Auto 6, hitting third. Like, why do y'all do this to yourself, man? You can't even get mad when people laugh at your stupidity. You can't even get mad when people address you or make fun of you for your stances on Twitter. I mean, listen, I try not to do that, bro. Like, I try to look at the things. I'm like, okay, let me see. Can GTA 6 hit? I try to, see if it could. Then I look at the CPU and I look at the specifications and I'm like, oh, no, there's no way. The CPU is the same exact thing. They just bumped up the GPU. That's going to take a lot more power from the GPU to, to force brute what Sony's trying to allegedly do with 60 FPS for GTA. It's not going to work. You know what I mean? People can say, oh, but if it's 60 and it doesn't. But like I said, I'm looking at information. I'm looking at things that we all can visibly see, right? We all can look at the specifications, be like, oh, snap, this just doesn't make sense. Okay? Now, whenever, you guys think that GTA, let's say, whatever miraculous, if it ever did it, it's not. I'm telling you, it's not, bro. It really isn't. But I don't know. Like I said, you'll probably have a better looking version. I mean, I can atone to that, but besides that, I can't go down on that hill on a 60 FPS for GTA 6.
Right here,
Bro, it's
get you one. Get you a.
Hey, if it ain't 60, I'm just gonna leave Twitter.
Look at that. Bunch of
The
clowns.
thing is, they moved back the launch date of GTA 6. It was supposed to come out this year, but I think part of the reason why they brought it back,
I know the reason,
or releasing it next year instead, is because that's pretty much the exact same time that the update for PSSR is supposed to.
What are you talking about? They ain't pushing it for you, dummy. You see how PlayStation fanboys always think that people care about them? No, I'm gonna tell you why they pushed it back. Sony, Microsoft, and I'm telling you, they all will say, "Hey, Rockstar, listen, we got games coming out. You come out with this game this year." Ninja Gaiden 4 failed. All these games failing, all of them. That's the reason why they pushed it. I'm telling you, y'all like, no, that's not true. They don't. Microsoft don't. Yeah, they do have that power. It's their platform. They're like, hey, yo, Rockstar, you know what I'm saying? Can you push it next year, man? I mean, you can tell because that's why the game's coming out early in May. Come on, Rockstar, push the game early. You know what I'm saying? We got games coming out. You're gonna destroy Ninja Gaiden 4 if you come out here and drop this on the holiday season, man. We got games that we want to put out this year. You get what I'm saying? Microsoft and Sony, I guarantee it, and you got Sony with Ghost of Tsushima. I'm telling you, I can guarantee you. Now, I'm not saying it can work all the way, but these companies do have that power, especially if they're dropping the game on it, to say, hey, can you delay it another year? Because we want to bring out these games. Because they know the impact of that game. Because they know if that game comes out in the holiday season, ain't nobody buying Ghost of Tsushima. They know that. So to think Sony wouldn't do that is just stupid and disingenuous. To think that. Because Sony put all this money in the game, and then if GTA 6 pops up on their marketplace, that's going to destroy all the efforts of what they've accomplished. I'm telling you, Microsoft and Microsoft and Sony is the reason why that game got delayed until next year. Guarantee. You'll be a fool to think that wasn't the case.
Yeah. Supposedly, yeah.
But they're doing it because they want to put it with Sony's. Okay, but what does this have anything to do with Xbox? Because it's still dropping on Xbox. What does this have to... Like, you make no sense. The game is still dropping out for other platforms. Oh, but they're doing it for Sony because they want to put the FSR3 in the DLE, in the DLA, and whatever, that we don't have. Super Saiyan, Super Spectral Resolution Mode. All right, Goku.
Oh yeah,
it's me, Goku.
I seen an article on that when I came back.
Got this man out here looking like Hercule with this big ass afro and glasses, man. I'm Hercule. It's them damn tricks.
The 5 update, like upscale or something like that.
Yeah, and then on top of that,
supposedly it's actually
has marketing rights. That's
4. Oh yeah, it does. But I mean, PlayStation bragged about that like 3 years ago. Remember when they mentioned that they're in close partnership
of the gaming industry? Yeah, that's one of them. Yeah, the most advanced bombers in the world. So they just put it to use a couple weeks ago. But yeah, they want it to be the B2 of gaming. They want to say so that people can watch you do these videos and leave likes. They showed it on the first trailer, a little bit of it.
Man, I'm gonna tell you right now, Craig, you sipping a little bit too much off that bottle, and that don't even look like it's a bottle of milk. That look like it's a bottle of something else, man. I mean, clearly you guys are out of it, man. I'm tired of listening to y'all. GTA 6 ain't hitting 60 FPS. I told y'all know it. You even said it. You even admitted it that we capping on this hill. You're gonna have 2 consecutive losses back to back. How dare you have a Yankees hat and yet you ain't winning no championships on your YouTube channel? Okay, you tell me when Puertorock has won a gaming championship in regards to what he's spewing. How can anybody still continue to take these people seriously? Now, I'm not saying ain't nothing wrong with being, like I said, I'm not saying people can't be wrong. I get it. It's speculation. You're trying to have a conversation. I get it. But you guys are not saying the right stuff. Okay? I would have bodied every single one of y'all. I'll be like, yo, how y'all expect this game to be 60 FPS if the CPU is the exact same thing? It's bottlenecked. It's overclocked at this point. They're overclocked. Bro, man, y'all are dumb, man. Y'all dumb, man. Y'all must think the G. And the funny thing is, I thought Jay Barry played on PC, though, so I would assume that you would know how these things work, but like I said, when you're a console fanboy at heart, you're always going to be the same exact thing that you are. Hopefully, you guys enjoyed this video, man. Like I said, bro, this is what fanboys do. They're just in their natural inhabitants. Look at all the cockroaches sprawling through the area, looking for those little Xbox scraps that they keep getting from Game Pass 5 to 10 years later. Look at those cucarachas. Grouping up to pick up those Xbox Gears of War Reloaded, even though it came out on Xbox 20 years ago. Take care. Peace out.